Let me actually take it back there.
Well, if you say you be giant for your pockets. If you only fight for your pockets. For your pockets.
That's for the government. I swear, I heard that and I was like, yeah, if you be giants of Africa. I don't know, man. I don't know. What do you guys think? The next track is one that has been honestly been on my neck. Everybody's been like, man, react to this one. It's Ricky Banks, man. Ricky Banks with Ozumba Mbadiwe. Ozumba Mbadiwe is a person. I don't know who that person is. I might have to look it up because he's referencing something. And this was a song that he kind of like referenced about, like kind of connected to the anniversary of the Lekki Massacre. Okay, let's look it up. Let's actually do small research before we actually get to this one, so we kind of like at least know what this is about. So Kingsley Ozumba Mbadiwe is a Nigerian nationalist, politician, statesman. He died in 1990. Okay. Now, what was the significance? Oh, is a place in Lekki? Is it? Is an area in Lekki? Oh, that is just named after him. Oh, okay. So it's like a dedication to. It's a dedication to the massacre. I'm guessing, right? Close to where the shooting happened. Okay. It makes sense if it's an area in Lekki. Now, Ricky Banks, obviously, had an okay last year, like okay 2020 was decent. I think Rora was 2019. Rora was like the last impactful song that he has had. I think that made a couple grounds. Still didn't reach its potential. That song is old because I think that song is freaking brilliant. But this one dropped on the anniversary of a very monumental moment of Nigerian history, and it might be a reference to that. So it is a reference to that because you guys have said it's a place in Lekki. So we're gonna get right into that. Mbadiwe. Okay. Feels very childlike so far. Okay, shakers. People don't like me doing this on camera anymore. I like that this is a very tasteful approach to amapiano. He's doing the amapiano ritual of allowing the beats kind of air into it, like make it loungy, make it soothing, ease into the, like let the production kind of set you up. And it's very subtle, very ambient, very loungy vibe, very calm. I love the pace of it. It's very tasteful.
I know them move that way. Don't make me move that way. That's for child's play.
Now that chord, the way the chord is just jumping around.
So I say them define me.
Okay.
For the long time I've been silent.
Okay, he's been quiet since Wiz opened his
I've been styling, but they think say I'm in hiding, cause they don't know how to find me. I'll be on Ozumba Mbadiwe.
Okay.
I'll be on Ozumba Mbadiwe.
Oh, I get it now. I get it. So he's saying you don't know where to find me. I think he's singing from a perspective of a Nigerian youth as opposed to like himself literally. It's getting to the core. I'm trying to get like the messaging behind it, because if the song is in fact made about the time and the messaging, I think it's important to like drive that home.
I'll be on Ozumba Mbadiwe. I'll be on Ozumba Mbadiwe. I'll be on Ozumba Mbadiwe.
I like that. I like what he did there. Song is picking up. Guitars. That guitar is stringing.
If you only fight for your pockets. October 2020, something happened with the government. They say we forget for
Wait. You guys are saying something. Something was for Burna. Let's take that back. I mean, like, we know that the song is addressing what the government was definitely, like, all signs of sure that they were a part of that. But wait, how does Burna come into this? I know there was a little chit chat on Twitter about this song with Burna. I don't know what the Burna line might be. Oh, the Giants for your pockets was for Burna. I kind of thought that was for for the government because Nigeria is like the giant of Africa. Well, I guess I can see that. I can see that being for Burna. I don't know. I don't know how they kind of like swindled into a beef, but I mean, I heard the line, but I wouldn't think it was for Burna. Michael is saying, I'll argue it wasn't for Burna. It's basically for anyone that acts and thinks of just for them. Exactly. The line was like, you think for yourself, right? Or they act for yourself. Immediately I was thinking the government, right? The government is who that thinks about themselves and everything, and not the fellow man. Yeah. Hence why he says not for your pocket. So yeah, for the government. I thought it was the government too. I thought that line was for the government. Jeffrey saying Nigerian governments not be giants. But I was thinking of, like, we say Nigeria is the giant of Africa. Like, in our minds, we're a giant of Africa, but we're like, that's what, I think that's what he's saying. You know what, this song is calm, yeah? This song is good. But I think the reaction that I kind of got off of Twitter and everywhere, and everyone that's been requesting this song, it felt like it was a club banger at first. I was like, this song has that energy of a club banger with the level of excitement that people had for it. But honestly, this is more loungy, it's more cozy. It's not as chaotic. It's very calm. It's very again like that Amapiano loungy atmosphere it does. This one say when club is closing. That's what they play. That Jeffrey. He said bye song. This is last call for alcohol. Last call. I'll be on Ozumba Mbadiwe. Alright. I'll be on Ozumba Mbadiwe. Them guitars, man. Let's go. Prime, man. Prime. He did a similar thing in Anoti where he kind of had like a moment. He always likes to steal a moment in the song, like have like a solo, maybe a guitar solo, or him just spazzing or doing something at the end of a song. And I'm always here for it, man. This is calm, man. Ricky got one. That's good. That guitar, man. Chills. Honestly, chills at that end, man. Wow, what a record. Shout out to Ricky, man. That was definitely, that left a good impression, man. Shout out to Ricky Banks, man. This is actually a decent record. It's a decent song. I know the energy was like, it's not where I wanted it to be, because like, again, I had it in mind based on the reactions and based on what people have been saying about the song. But it's the opposite way. It's still great, but it's like, it's much more personal, and of course it talks about a serious moment and kind of documents that moment itself. And we've had numerous artists express their frustration through their music and help document that moment. Burna did it with 2010-20. Now, speaking of Burna, let's have this conversation about that line. You be giants for your pockets. Like that line. Let me actually take it back there. Well,
if you say you be giants for your pockets. If you only fight for your pockets.
That's for the government. I swear, I heard that and I was like, yeah, if you be giants of Africa. I don't know, man. I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe you should make another poll. I didn't even make a poll for this song this whole time. Maybe we should make another poll. Is this a Burna diss or not? Because I don't want. Why would he have a Burna diss one? Why? Like, what's the motive? What's the backstory to it? Like, when did they have? If anyone, it should be Wiz. It should be having a beef with. If anyone, right? Because he actually had a fallout with Wiz on Twitter. It was open. Wiz reacted and called him a dunce for trying to promote the song in the heat of the NTARS protest. But man, I don't get it. I do not see it. I don't understand how people are connecting that to Burna. Maybe as Ricky Banks even like alleged or like made any other hints to say it's a Burna reference. Is it a Burna reference? I don't know. Leave in the comment section if you guys are watching this later on. And this is a tricky one because I don't know if it's that tricky, but I think it's not a Burna diss. It's a Burna. One day he's saying it's a Burna reference, maybe intentional, but doesn't mean he's in a literal beef with him, just for the audience to talk about like we're doing now. Interesting. Maybe it might be an Easter egg to like not have a strong meaning to say, oh yeah, to drive conversation. But I think the song, I don't think, is that what drove the conversation about the song? Or I think at least more conversation around the song was about the fact that the song was good. At least from the conversation that I've seen about the song, was based off the fact that the song is good. It's a good record and it's making a comeback. Everyone's been obsessed and they've been showing how much they love the song. I don't know if the Burna conversation was that strong. Maybe I'm not on Twitter as often. Maybe I'm not just on the web as often. But I be on the internet though. I be on the internet though. But maybe I just missed it. Nigeria prides itself as the giants of Africa. Yeah, we saw Buhari and some government officials go to some African countries to settle crisis, but the country is killing its own citizens. Right there, Mary kind of hit the nail for me. Like that's pretty much it. No one from Nigeria calls Nigeria a giant. We do. Well, we do. Like we do. Come on. One day we do. One day. Let's keep it a buck. Nigerians do to this day still say the giant of Africa. Even who said it in a song? Giant of Africa. Someone has even referenced it in a recent song, Sha. But we've been saying Nigeria is the giant of Africa. Okay, let's not cap that. Let's not cap, my bro. We do say that, okay? Very much people still say that. At least the Nigerian government still operates as if it's the government, it's the giant of Africa, as if we're the US or the most progressive or we're the leaders of Africa, but we're not really like that, you know, they're like that. But anyway, let's move on to the next song.